Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. I welcome you to English grade 8 video lessons. This is your instructor Zahmeed. I hope that you're doing well. So my dear learners, we are dealing with unit number 1, role model for teachers. This will be our lecture number 4B with the competency of writing. So now let's learn and understand our students' learning outcome for this lesson. Our SLO is follow the steps of the process approach to plan for writing a paragraph, brainstorming, structuring, mind mapping using a variety of graphic organizers, free writing, note taking. My dear learners, this learning outcome, the student's learning outcome is about writing, and in this one we will be learning and understanding the process approach for writing, in which we will plan for writing a paragraph. So we will be exploring the very first step for the process approach of writing, which is pre-writing, or we can also call it planning for writing. In this one we will be seeing techniques of pre-writing or planning for writing, techniques like brainstorming, mind mapping, graphic organizers, in which we have mind mapping, free writing or note taking, and variety of other techniques. So this is the breakdown of our students' learning outcome. Now let's move forward with our next slide, which is about the vertical linkage of this SLO with the previous grades. I hope that you remember most of it. Here is a brainstorming session for today, in which we have a prompt for you. How do you plan for your writing task? My dear learners, shake your brains a little, time to storm them. How do you plan for your writing task? If you're given a writing task, any assignment or any paragraph to write, how do you approach it? What is the first step that you do before writing or beginning to write? Yes, you can come up with your answers. You can pause the video and think about it thoroughly. Now let's talk about planning for writing. So as you know that whenever we want to do a very heavy task or any task, we plan first so that we can execute it thoroughly at the end and we can be efficient in it. Now let's talk about what is planning in writing. So whenever you write anything, you plan it first in your head. Even when you are writing a text message, you think about what you would like to say and how you would like to say the message to come across. Or planning your writing is when you think about it in advance. So these are the points that you need to keep in mind when we are planning something. Even a minor thing like sending a text message, it is very important, and you automatically do this, that you plan before sending the message, before writing the mail or sending a letter to anyone. So this is when you plan. So planning is very important. It's the very first step. Now we have learned that it is very important. Let's talk about why is it important to plan your writing. There are many reasons why planning is important. It can help you to record your ideas, come up with new ideas, organize your thoughts, check that you have all the information needed. So this is why planning is very important. These 4 points are very important. You record your ideas that are in your head about any particular topic. You record them, and then you, in the same process, you come up with new ideas, and then you organize your thoughts in a logical, chronological order, in a very logical flow, and also you check that you have all the information that is needed for that particular topic or title on which you are writing your paragraph or essay. So this is why planning is very important. Now let's talk about how to plan your writing. We can see a list of techniques here: brainstorming, structuring, mind mapping through variety of organizers, free writing, and note taking. So all these are techniques that we learn and we use them in our planning for writing phase or pre-writing phase. Number one is brainstorm. Now let's explore it. So what is brainstorming? A gathering of ideas from your brain onto paper. The variety of ideas and the use of your imagination assist you in producing a lot of material with which to work. So this is what brainstorming is about. Now, why do we need it? It's the best way to collect your thoughts. It's helpful for organization. It ensures only quality ideas are used in the essay. So this is why we use brainstorming, and also we need it to collect our ideas thoroughly. Also, it ensures that the ideas are of good quality, and also that we organize it in our writing. Now, my dear learners, use question words to explore the topic. So you can see questions like who, when, what, why, and where. The 5W, the most basic questions, inquisitive questions, and also who. All these are very important when you are planning your writing. So we use question words to explore the topic. Now, here are some techniques in the representation, that how do we use them. We have our mind map, a Venn diagram, and also another mind map. So you can see that when we are using a mind map, we put the concept in the middle, the idea, the topic, or the concept, and then we map out all the ideas that we have and branch them out. So also we use different kind of diagrams like Venn diagram or so many others. So we use all these things to connect our ideas together. Now let's talk about structuring. So we know that we structure our paragraph or our essay in a very logical flow. Now let's see what is structuring. A paragraph's construction be similar to that of a whole essay. So just like we organize our essays in a very logical flow, we also organize our ideas in our paragraph. So if you want to write a good, effective paragraph, you need to follow the structuring of the paragraph. So how do we structure our paragraph? It's a very important question. Now let's explore it. Structure of a paragraph includes topic sentence, sentence number 2. In the first sentence, we use the topic sentence in which we present our arguments or claims. And then in the next sentence, we use evidence to prove our claim that we did in the first statement, in the first sentence. Number 3 and 4 is explanation of evidence. And then we have our concluding sentence. So this is how you will be constructing and you will be structuring your paragraph. Now let's talk about mind mapping and how we use it. So a mind map is a type of graphic organizer that uses a diagram to visually organize ideas and concepts. The central idea or concept is placed in the center of the diagram, and then related ideas come. Mind mapping is a way linking key concepts together. So here you can see that if you want to do a mind map, you can put the idea in the middle and then explore and branch out the different topics. So this is how you do a mind map, and we use graphic organizers for mind mapping. So there are a lot of different graphic organizers that we use for mind mapping. We have something one like this, something like this, and so there are a lot of different organizers, graphic organizers. And now let's talk about note taking. It's very evident from the name, you take notes while you are searching or researching about any topic. So note taking and planning for writing involves recording ideas, information, and outlines to organize thoughts and structure the writing process. This practice helps capture valuable ideas, organize information logically, and develop outlines that guide the writing. So this is about the note-taking technique. Now let's talk about free writing. So free writing is when you write freely without having any concern about the grammar or structure. You just write to flow your ideas on the paper. Let's read it. Free writing is a technique where you write continuously for a set time without worrying about grammar, punctuation, or coherence. The goal is to let your thoughts flow freely and get your ideas out on paper. This helps you overcome writer's block, spark creativity, and find new ideas which you can later organize and refine for your writing. So free writing technique is very interesting in your planning for writing. Coming up next is your classroom activity. We have, while writing an essay, the following points must be kept in mind. So before the activity, we are going to see this. Give the main idea in the introductory paragraph. Develop the main idea through key ideas in body paragraphs. Develop supporting details through key ideas. Linking paragraphs through various transitional devices. Give a summary of the body paragraphs and in concluding paragraph. Be clear in your thoughts and do not over-explain. Use correct sentence structure and punctuation. Avoid unnecessary words and make it interesting. So these are some conventions of essay writing. Now that we have learned about paragraphs and its structuring, we know that an essay includes so many different paragraphs. So we have our introductory paragraph, body paragraphs, and concluding paragraphs. And we need to keep these points in our mind when we are writing an essay. My dear learners, for your classroom activity, you can look it up. Number 9, we have question B. Write a composition of 3 or more paragraphs following conventions of essay writing on character of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as an educator using the mind map below. So this mind map is given for your help on page number 10. Now here is a worksheet attached for your help. It can be found in the resources. For your homework, we have a project for you. Make a poster by writing Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's qualities as a teacher. Take help from the text of the lesson. Include any incident from his life. Make an impactful poster and present it in the class. So this is your homework. It's a project. I hope that you will have a great time doing this project and enjoy and learn more about it. Now, for your resources, we are here at the end of the lesson. We have resources like worksheet, presentation, lesson plan, question bank, skill sheet. All these are available in the description of the video. My dear learners, I hope that you had great time learning about the writing process, the process approach for writing, and also the planning for writing part or pre-writing part, which is the number 1 and the most important step before writing. Until the next video lesson, this is your instructor Zia Hamid. Allah Hafiz.